And now we are ready to entertain questions. I believe Mr. Takahiro Yamada is there to answer your questions. Do you have any question? Our next presenter is Mr. Yukihiro Nakamura from
山口さん、ありがとうござい
Aoi
ました。
Care Japan. His topic is Dementia Care at Aoi Care. Okay, let us listen to Mr. Yukihiro Nakamura.
Yes. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Just a moment, please. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. You can see the seat. Can you see the presentation seat? Okay. Okay. I will start. My title is Dementia Care at Aoi Care. The concept is sharing experience of Japan, new approach for dementia care. My name is Yukihiro Nakamura. I'm a caregiver of Aoi Care. This picture shows in some events at Aoi Care, elderly guy gives Japanese sweet we call odango to local and neighborhood child. So that's common theme in our festival at Aoi Care. So first of all, I will tell you the way to Aoi Care. After I graduate university, I studied mechanical engineering. So 15 years at manufacturing company, I've worked 10 years as mechanical engineer and 2 years as sales department and 3 years as human resources. So and during mechanical engineer, I've moved to US. I've worked there. So many good experiences for me in that company. After that, I switched job into caregiver job. So far, 4 years caregiver experience for elderly care. 1 year at nursing home. That nursing home has about 100 patients. But the job at nursing that nursing home job it's not good for me because I thought dementia care is listening and talking with a patient and to create a trust relationship is more good. It's important. I thought, but facility and manager and other staffs couldn't understand me, and I had more stress and I struggled. I thought to change facilities. And that time, I found humanitude books at bookstores. And through humanitude book, I know Aoi Care. Aoi Care has humanitude, way to care dementia patient. And founder of Humanitude, Eve Genest, liked our facilities. He invited our president, Mr. Kato, to France to run Humanitude. And our staff, Humanitude Association invites our staff to run Humanitude, and our care staff can know Humanitude right now. So, and I started to work for our care so far 3 years. 2 years at Dementia Cohabitation Care, and 1 year at feature-rich service to respond flexibility to the needs of the elderly. So here is the location map of our care. Here is the dementia cohabitation care called Yui. And here is a feature-rich service to respond flexibility to the needs of the elderly called Otagai-san. This is the main feature-rich service facilities. And the other one is other ones, 2 facilities is satellite facilities called Idobata and called Otonari-san. And this area, there is a president's house there also. And there is a road here. This is a dementia cohabitation care called Yui. And every day, so this is a path to the official park or to the station. This is the shortest way here. Use this one. So yes, children use this path usually. And before there is a fence there, but eliminate the fence to open the and local people can go through, or local people can feel what our care is. So and this is a Otonari-san, is a new one, but almost 6 years old or something like that. So. And this facility is Otonari-san, featured service main facilities, two-story buildings. On first floor, there is a featured service, and second floor, in the middle, this is a president's office. And other one is meeting rooms, and final one is calligraphy class, because president's father is a teacher of calligraphy. So every Saturday, neighborhood or local child comes here to learn calligraphy. So, and this is Otonari-san, new facilities, also two-story buildings, and on first floor there is a featured service satellite office, And other one, other side, half of other side, and there is a restaurant. The restaurant gives us for lunch and also dinner. Also, local people can use this lunch. That means what's going on in our care. So, and also on second floor, I think there is a 4 rooms. This is a residence rooms for younger people or needy people. So, but sometimes patient can use this room for residents. So wooden style building and modern style. So, and this is the master of restaurant. He can get fresh fishes and vegetables from local supplier. We can have a good quality one. So, and also on second floor there was a coffee shop. Almost moved to a new building. So recently we built as a residence apartment for elderly people. That coffee shop moved to new building. So so this younger guy lived there, and he wanted to open coffee shop. So used to that coffee shop used to be on second floor. This is a dementia cohabitation care called Yui. There is a 7 rooms there, but recently added 2 rooms. So right now, totally 9 rooms. So most of the patients has dementia. And this inside of Yui, this is a normal scenes. Patients, elderly peoples is preparing for lunch or something like that. They know how to cook, so this is also remove some skins from vegetable. So they might have dementia, but still remaining the memory. So they have, they can do that. And this is a satellite featured service satellite office called Idobata. This picture shows, I think, at some event, here is a speaker and mic. This patient, I think she speaks to audience, to local people. So welcoming this event, enjoyed today or something like that. So she was enjoying. And inside of Idobata also preparing for meal. So it's a common thing at our care. And this is Otagai-san featured service main facilities. So I experienced so that time. So. And inside of Otagai-san also preparing some food and using knife. So using a knife is usually dangerous for dementia people, we think, but they have remaining memory, so they know much about how to use knife. not so dangerous for them. Sometimes dangerous for younger people. So younger people doesn't have enough experience to use knife. So in the old days, caregiver is service providers, washing, cleaning, cooking, shopping, for eating, for taking baths, for going outside, for moving, something like that. Before 2000 in Japan, we can see such a style facilities for elderly people. That facility has cooking staff, and cooking staff brings every meals to elderly people, and elderly people just sitting and just eating without any activities. So that means just a patient. So act on social welfare for the in Japan. So act on social welfare for the elderly was enforced 1963. I care on the medical treatment, and after that, long-term care law was enforced 2000, ensuring and supporting the independent living. And after that, 2003, ensuring and supporting the independent living and dignity. And after that, 2011, the integrated community care system. So I think our goal is this one, to change our job. And also long-term care insurance, Article 2 says reduction or prevention of aggravation of a condition. We must follow this one. What is a person to care? To treat them with aiming to recovery, keep the current function, and snuggle up to the end when you care not, or to hurt. Here is Otagai-san. The registration capacity 29 people. The visit capacity 18 people. The stay capacity 5 people. A senior student 2 staff 3 to 1. So this is a example. And feature-rich service is including everything: daycare and short stay and helper and care management. Care management function is needed. And our top goal is building of the better human relations. Mission is more important. Manual is not so important. So ensuring and supporting the independent living, the integrated community care system. So if manuals completed and need to follow every manual, that means staff cannot think what should we do to the patient. So our president said thinking is growing up. So thinking is more important. So that's why. So not so important. Manual is not so important at our care. So this is also a common theme. This tray from restaurants and patient, elderly people separates this one. And also this is a pickles also separating. And proactive dementia care approach, Alzheimer's, cerebral vascular, Lewy body damage to brain cells first, and then main symptoms happens. And after that, peripheral symptoms, collateral symptoms symptoms appears. So cause and symptoms and the behavior. And what should a caregiver approach? Cause, I think one point one cause, I think doctor can just approach to this one. And symptoms or behavior, I think usually most of facilities approach the behavior, but at our care, we approach main symptoms with communication. Approach main symptoms, that means eliminate behavior and approach to main symptoms with communication. And patient, if patient doesn't worry or not be in trouble, that means doesn't appear behavior. So we usually approach main symptoms. And this is nobody thinks I am dependent. Yeah, every people do each other. And he was a carpenter, so here is a cutter there. So usually this is a dangerous equipment, but he know how to use cutter. So that's not dangerous for him, but he has dementia. And he has also dementia, but he was a carpenter. He has still remaining how to garden. So, and she has also dementia. And then this is a Hoya. This is a seafood stuff in Japan, in north of Japan. She's originally from the Tohoku region. Tohoku region is north of Japan because she knows how to cook. So she's cooking right now. So other stuffs and not from Tohoku area doesn't know how to cook. So that's why she's cooking now. And this one, this picture is NHK TV program. So introduce daily life. He has also dementia, but he knows how to manage farm. He teach other guides how to manage farm. And yes, and he has dementia, but he he keeps a good condition of health and dementia condition. And this is making Japanese pickles. This patient or the women know how to make Japanese pickles. She taught her how to make. So all the people sometimes teach us many things. And do you want to go for a walk? Not, I don't. That means maybe yes, walking is good for health, but just walking is not interesting for everything. So why do we walk? So the reason is more important. This is picking up the trash, cleaning up the local area. This is a social activity. So yes, social activity. And also children learn traditional cooking from the elderlies, like this. And earning money is strong support of dependence. So, and the children helped to sell the elderly's craft. And handmade stuffs there. So we sales. And also in activities in vegetable farming, in farm, and cooking or cleaning or cooking, preparation for cooking. And also in some festival, elderly people do that. We call mochitsuki. Purpose of this event to provide fun for the elderly. The elderly provide fun for the community. That's we care thought. And we had a wedding, so she is a caregiver staff, and she had wedding at our care. So every older people also congratulate her wedding. And this is a nursing care level of resistance at satellite office, satellite facilities in Idobata. This is age 82 years old, 83, 86 years old, or something like that. And this is a level, nursing care level. Increasing number is more worse, and right number is more better. So this one, 2, 2, 2, 1, 4 to 1, 3 to 2, 2 to 1. So many patients are getting better. And what is the purpose of medical and nursing care? quality of life, quality of death. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I finished my presentation.
All right. Dr. Anita Kumar says, I wish I could see or have experienced your setup. It's very beautiful. And then Mr. Jose Martin Berion is asking, is Awi Care a daycare service? Is it a daycare service, Mr. Nakamura?
Yeah, daycare service, and also we can accept short stay or something like that. Not just for daycare service. So 3 facilities has daycare service, and 1 facilities for elderly care.
All right.
Residents, yeah.
Okay. Dr. Anita Kumar is also asking, so are you the owner of this service?
No, I'm just caregiver staff.
All right. Miss Vicky Corpus says, thank you. We are watching from Kuala Lumpur. And also, Miss Eileen Riego says, good to see that children are also active in having interactions with the elderly people. Maybe with that is something that we can adopt here in the Philippines. Miss Aritaka Kimura is saying, I was happy to listen to these presentations, in which we Japanese really want to spread in all over Japan and also in Asia. I hope some of you remember my presentation that many care workers work very hard but partly wrong. Today you could learn one of the model case. All right, thank you so much for that, Mr. Aritaka Kimura. Mr. Yose once again asked, did your facilities cater to long-term stay?
Long-term stay?
Yeah, long-term.
Long-term stay.
Yes.
Say it again, please.
Long-term stay. That means they're going to stay in the facility for quite a longer time.
Yeah, a longer time. Yes, longer time stay. For residents, that means?
Yeah, perhaps as a resident or yeah, as a patient who will stay in the facility for a longer time.
A longer time stay. Yes, we have short stay means a long time stay, 1 day stay or something like that. So.
All right. Mr. Zedric is asking, is there any law or provision in Japan promulgating rules and regulation pertaining to the design of buildings for dementia patients?
For a building law for dementia people? I think I'm not sure, but I think barrier-free law was something like that we have maybe, but our facilities doesn't follow that way. So we use normal style sofa or normal style chair. Sometimes heavier patient, for heavier patient, we use chair for patient. But usually we use normal.
All right, but I believe all the buildings in your facility are dementia friendly.
A dementia friend, or the building means
the care facility itself is dementia friendly. So that means, for example, it doesn't have a second floor, third floor, fourth floor, which could cause accidents to dementia patients, things like that.
So, but we don't have any fence in that facility, in a room also not for special design for dementia care.
Mm-hmm.
So just we use care bed or chair. Sometimes we use for dementia or elderly people.
Mm-hmm.
Steps or rooms normally style. So
Mm-hmm.
at our care. So yeah.
All right. But you also focus on the safety of the patients, right?
Yeah. Also for safety, but at our care, so we can concentrate the noise or something like that. Sometimes on second floor, patients walk, and our staff noticed that patients are walking or something happens or something like that. So always focus noise of steps or something like that. And once we noticed, we come to second floor to see the patient or something like that. So
All right. Yeah, we have a reply here coming from Mr. Aritaka Kimura regarding that. He says there is a law for physically challenged, which is also useful to dementia aged. So that is also for the safety of the patient having dementia. All right, we have a few more questions here, but we cannot entertain them all. So we will just take a screenshot of these questions and send them to you so that you can also answer them in their Facebook
Okay.
accounts.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Nakamura,
Okay.
for
Thank you.
entertaining the questions.
Thank you for a good opportunity for me. Thanks a lot.